like I'm made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like Bill. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do, lace up the shoes.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go, set, 30 base. 54, right, 54. Let's go, Captain, let's go, we got this. Hey, check 2061, matchbox, lights. 5. 5-4, Mike, 5-4. Big trip.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. The open man is Westbrook. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 42. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. He's going to go deep for Conley. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
52. You better be afraid. Go.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike.
Looking to throw it. Minshew.
Let's get
He's got it complete to Thompson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line.
And the Jaguar first down.
Ready. 18 Gator. 54. Right, 54.
Minshew, first and 10. To Thompson on the screen. The first down screen pass, good for 5. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready. 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
First down, Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Watch the twins. Zoom, zoom. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. There we go.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Yeah, he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Check shot.
They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the first down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Switch it, come on, switch it. Back, swing.
Now Bridgewater. Looking deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
44's Mike. Check.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. And that's That's off the mark, incomplete.
Bridgewater's pass. Thrown away and incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Wide, get wide. Okay. 36. Line 26. Danny. Big dash. Come. Go. Trick three. Bang. Off. No. Off. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Let's go one more.
And again, it's Bridgewater. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Brandon, their last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now this time he'll look to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good-headed scheme going.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Jacksonville 1st down on a pickup of 17.
1st down, Jaguars.
Set. 90, Wolf. You draw Porker.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now Minshew. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. The open man is Shark. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A Jacksonville 1st down on a pickup of 17. This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this 1st half. He's got it 1st and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter. Ready?
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now 14-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Carolina! Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 7 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He was brought down by Eric Harris.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Delta.
Jack nickel. Jim.
Greystone, travel. Get it.
Here's Minshew. Looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Gano for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And a nice return. Sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Here I come again. Here I come again.
Fight.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
Switch. He's checking. Over.
Check 50. Check 50.
Check 43.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Echo. 59 Mike. Check 59. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Alert 3. Say on. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Switch.
Now on 2nd and 13. Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey, complete.
Bridgewater's pass complete to Christian McCaffrey. It's a gain of 5.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Check hot route.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
He's not going to get me. Tight dog. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10.
This is McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
13 more yards. That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Mike, 44. Coming. Slam.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Check. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still scream. Y'all playing the wrong football. Watch out. Oh, try. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Check 99. 44's the mic.
Bridgewater on first down. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 12-yard line.
Right. Mike Bobo. Hey, watch the slant.
To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Throwing is Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And that is no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Here's Bridgewater. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Line 36. Line 36. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Watch the air. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. 36, 34.
Third and long for Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Let's go, son.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let it.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie.
Two-jet bombers. Two-jet bombers. Hey, exit. Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Minshew. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Go out. Check 13. Hey, do. Go.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Minshew. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
From the 17, Minshew, and the catch good. It's Eifert. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Out of the gun is Minshew. That one complete. He finds Shark. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Down. 18 Gator. Check. 80 weapons.
I'm coming after you. Check 4.
Down.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. This one out quickly to Westbrook. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. When you throw it this close to the goal line, usually you're thinking touchdown. Here they actually complete it but lose yardage.
When you're this close to the goal line, you have to anticipate that maybe you're going to see a defense that you can make a case that there's 11 in the box. There's just no room. So I'm with you. You've got to find a way to push things downfield a little bit. Any type of space is better than what we just saw there. And that end result, not one that's satisfactory to them.
Here's Fournette. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Offensively, not what they wanted there. But, hey, you can kick the field goal here and take the lead.
Felt like a little bit of a statement stop, didn't it? You know, made a big play right there. Okay, guess what? Ball's in your court, guys. What are you going to do? Myself, I kick the field goal, get the 3, and take the lead.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, get in the weight room. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
14.
Hurry up. 44. Mike, 44. Go. Show it up. Check it out. Yeah.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He's got the first down and more past midfield. A big chunk on the ground there. 27 yards.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Begin. 22, Jet, Bama. 22, Jet, Bama. Check. Fresno. Hot 7.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. And now the throw taken in by Chark. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They come up in an offset eye. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Leonard Fournette. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs, and good things can happen for them. Just second and short coming up.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Lambeau to add on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Another run, this time McCaffrey. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. The Panthers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
No. Hey, squeeze. Go. Hey, watch it. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check.
Throwing, Bridgewater. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
That's good for the Panthers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
You got nothing. Shit. Check 49. 25. check 25. Watch it.
On second down, Bridgewater again. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw is Bridgewater. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Bridgewater to throw for it on fourth. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Fournette running right. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette, 30 yards. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something."
And now off to the races down the right side. And this will get them all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Motion. Hey! That's it!
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Check. Let's go, D. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Come on. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. 44 is the mic. Mike's 44. Defense wins championships, baby. Let go.
2nd down and goal. Bridgewater eluding the pressure right to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended target, Mike Davis. But now it's 3rd and goal. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll come out in the pistol. The field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Here we go with McCaffrey. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Now the Panthers going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Again, it's Fournette. Fournette, a first down, still going. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know, some coaches preach that and tell their teams, that's what I want all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for the Jaguars, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs.
Tell me what you wanna give, how much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a